Hey everyone, this is Vasquez, and for the next few weeks, I want to start creating some videos on how to live an extraordinary life. You know, part of the tagline on my website is the alchemy for extraordinary living, or the magic or the secrets to living an extraordinary life. And I want to create some videos just to share some tools and some tips that I've discovered over the years that caused me to live an extraordinary life. So here's the bottom line. Before we get into that, I just want to define just a little bit, what does it mean to live an extraordinary life? Now, I'm going to share a lot more about that as we go through some of these videos, but briefly, what does it mean to live an extraordinary life? You know, how do you define extraordinary living? And for me, extraordinary living is being able to live out of who you were created to be, your true self. You know, I share a definition of life purpose, and the first part of that definition, or the first part of that equation, is being able to live out of our true self. So for me, extraordinary living is really being able to live out of who I was created to be. I'm not living someone else's life. I'm living my life. I'm being the person that I was created to be. I'm drilling down and focusing on who is Sal Vasquez, you know, or who are you? Who are you really? What are the things that you really love? What are the things that you really desire? You know, who were you created to be? Not the person that you've become because of traumatic situations or life experiences, but who are you created to be? The real, true, authentic, powerful, significant, amazing you. Who is that person? And by you living that out, that's really how you live an extraordinary life. You know, it's not all this stuff out there. It's not, you know, bigger houses, fancier cars. It's not even that relationship that you think you really need to be in, or the things that relationship that you really desperately desire, although that's part of it. But even in those relationships, it's you coming as yourself. You know, that's the whole reason why I wrote the ebook called Permission to Be You. Permission to Be You, yourself. And you can actually check that out on my website, and I'll send that to you for free. But in this video, I want to focus on, you know, extraordinary living. What is the first part of being able to live an extraordinary life? Well, here it is. You know, here's one thing that I want to share. It's really being able to start on that path. It's deciding that you're going to really start on the path of living an extraordinary life. It's not living by default, but it's living intentionally and really just making the decision to say, you know what? In order for me to live an extraordinary life, I have to put a stake in the ground somewhere and say, I'm going to start on this path. I'm not going to allow life to just to lead me in any old direction, but I'm going to start living my life intentionally and really going on this journey, making the decision to say, you know what? I want to live an extraordinary life. I want to live out of who I was created to be. I want to discover my true self and live that way. And I guarantee you, when you make that decision, the world will conspire on your behalf to help you accomplish that. I guarantee you that things will start happening in your life to help you on this journey. So how do you start living an extraordinary life? Make the decision to start on the path of extraordinary living. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to continue some of these videos just to share some of the alchemy behind what it takes to live a real deal extraordinary life. You know, if you like these videos, I want to challenge you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, or if you're watching from my website, sign up and get the Permission to Be You free ebook, where it's just a fun ebook to help you start living the life that you were created to live. And you can sign up with your name and email, and I'll send that out to you right away. Hope you have an amazing day. Peace.